Hello students, good day. In today's session we are going to learn how to create a data frame using dictionaries. Let's go to the program directly. This is my first program. So in this program I am creating a dictionary. So you can see this here, Karan is the key. For the value I am passing a list. Okay, so in the previous example, for the key you are passing only one numerical value. Okay, so we know the value can be any data type. So here list is the data type here. Okay, so for Karan I am passing 3 marks. Okay, so 90, 56 and then 90. Likewise for Dilip, for the next student I am giving 3 marks. Next student Tina, I am passing 3 marks. So this is how I am creating a dictionary now. Okay, so for the value, instead of single numerical value, I am passing a list. Right, so next statement I am creating a data frame with this data. Okay, with this dictionary. Right, so what happens in the dictionary, the key values will be automatically taken for column names. Okay, so under current column all 3 values will be displayed. Under Dilip column these 3 values will be displayed. Okay, so let's run this program. So you can see it here, under current these 3 values 90, 56 and 90 are displayed here. Okay, so this is how the key values will be taken for the column names. Okay, so next one, so here we have the index 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So I want to change the index. So these numbers depicts subject marks. Okay, so let's take the first mark is IP mark and the second one physics and the third one is math mark. So I want to give the proper index for this thing. Okay, so instead of 0, 1, 2, 3, I want to give the subject name. So what I can do here, so I can use the index value here. Okay, so I am eliminating. Right, now for the column names, okay, let's do this later. Okay, so here pd.data frame, I am passing the data. And for the index I am giving a list for IP, math and then physics. Okay, let's run there. So you can see the result, IP, math and then physics, these are my new index values. Okay, so Karan, Dilip and Tina are key values, dictionary keys, that is automatically taken as column names. For the index I am providing a next list. Okay, so here if you want to display only a specific column, then you can use the columns attribute. Okay, columns parameter name. So you can give it as Tina and then Dilip. So you will get only Tina and Dilip's record displayed. Okay, so Tina and Dilip record alone displayed. So the order also you can change using the columns. Right, so this we already seen with series. So if you are trying to pass any value which is not present in the dictionary, then you will get NaN result. Okay, so this is how you can pass the dictionary to the data frame and you can create a new data frame. Right, so there are so many variations here. So instead of list you can pass some other values. Let's see one by one. So next is, okay, this is my next program. Here list of dictionaries are passed. So in the previous example we passed the list to the dictionary. Here we are going to pass the data. So here what is the data? Data is the list. Okay, this list I am going to pass. But what is this data? This data is again a dictionary. Okay, so IP is a dictionary, math is a dictionary and physics is a dictionary. Right, so all these dictionary values I am passing as list elements. Okay, so this list is passed to data frame. So let's see the example. First here I am creating a dictionary. Right, so I am creating a dictionary with Karan 90, Dilip 86 and Tina 70. These are all the marks of these persons in IP. Okay, next one for math, these are all math mark for this person and then physics marks. So this is the dictionary I am creating. So as you know, this dictionary keys will be used as column names. Okay, and next one what I am doing, so I am creating a list with all these dictionaries. Normally we create a list with 10, 20, 30 like numerical values, right? So instead of this 10, 20, instead of the integer data type, I am passing a dictionary here. Okay, so these dictionaries I am passing to list, and then finally this list I am passing to data frame. So here you can see I am passing a data. So what is this data? This data is a list. Okay, so inside the list, what are the elements? Each element of the data is again a dictionary, right? So here I am giving the index as IP, math, and then physics. So in this way also you can create the same data structure, same data frame, right? Okay, so what is the difference? Here I am passing the mark wise details I am passing here. So in the previous example, so each dictionary, each column value is given. Okay, here we are passing current 90. So IP marks first row, math marks second row, and then physics marks third row, right? So in this way also you can create the dictionaries. You can create the dictionaries, list of dictionaries. Okay, so this is the list. Inside the list we are passing the dictionaries, and for the index I am explicitly given IP, math, and then physics. Okay, now so instead of this Tina, I am passing some other name. Okay, so let's see the first one. Here I am passing the value Tino. Okay, so all other things are same. So I have a mark for Karan, Dilip, and then Tinu. Math mark I have Karan, Dilip, Tina. Physics mark I have Karan, Dilip, and then Tina. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, so we can see here for Tinu we have only 78. Okay, so other values are NaN. Okay, so no other columns, no other key values given in the math and physics dictionary. So that is NaN. So likewise for Tina, IP mark is not there for Tina. Okay, so that is NaN. So for the values which are not present in the dictionary, you will get the NaN result. Okay, so if you know the mark, student mark, then you can directly pass it with the student name as a key and then mark as a value pair, right? So if you are giving only IP, you will get only one record. Kiran 90, Dilip 86, Tina 78. We need a list of people. Okay, so that's why we are creating multiple dictionaries and we are passing those dictionaries to list, right? Let's see. So next program is about, instead of creating this dictionary, we are creating some series. Okay, so this is my next program. Here you can see dictionary of series, right? So first series I am creating with the marks, okay, IP, math, and then English for student 1. Okay, this is student wise mark, S1's mark, S2's mark, and then S3's mark. Okay, 86, 78, 33 for IP, math, and then physics. So series you have to give the data and then index. Okay, so these indexes will be used as index for data frame, and this data are used as a data value, right? So here what I am doing, the data is, again I am creating a dictionary, right? So Karan is S1. You need to display the student name, right? So we have the key value as Karan. The value is here the series itself. The series itself is value for this key, right? For Dilip, S2 is the key. For Tina, S3 is the key. Okay, so S3 here is a series, right? So as we know, we are passing this data to data frame. So this value will be the column names. Karan, Dilip, and then Tina will be the column names. So what are all the indexes? Indexes we are specifying using here, using the series. So IP, math, and then English are the indexes. Okay, the same thing you will be getting. Right, so first index is IP, second index is math, and then third index is English. For Karan, so what is Karan here? We are passing S1. So this one 90, 56, 90 will be returned as a column values. Okay, for Dilip, this is S2. What are the S2 values? 86, 78, and then 83. Okay, so this is how we can create this one. So if the value is not there, for example, if you have the economics mark here, instead of English, I have economics marks. Okay, so what happened? NaN values will be displayed, right? For student 1, for Karan, the third mark is economics mark. Okay, so in the alphabetical order it displayed. For Karan, For economics it's 90, but Dilip and Tina does not have economics values, NAN value. Okay, but English, Karan has no value, right? For that NAN displayed, other values are displayed here. Okay, so in this way you can create the data frame. So in today's class we discussed 3 ways of using dictionaries. The first one is dictionary with list, okay, and then second one is list with dictionary, okay, and then third one is dictionary with series. So here the dictionary of series and list of dictionaries are in our portion, okay, that is mentioned in our syllabus. So we should know the methods of creating the data frame using the series, that means dictionary of series and list of dictionaries. Okay, so that's all about today's class. Thank you.